fans, and welcome. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Fastball for a strike. Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now one away. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Shohei on the go.
Nope.
No throw, safe at second. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Come on, punch him out.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Soto makes the play. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jackie Robinson.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runner at second, 2 down. At the plate, Seiya Suzuki right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Judge up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. So a run on 1 hit, no errors and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets coming to bat. Back here with my pal Siggy. And our pitcher in this game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one almost got him. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And that misses off the outside edge. Yamamoto checks the runner. Lindor back in there. Runner at second, nobody out. Fought off foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. Now there's one away. And now it's Juan Soto.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Late swing, foul to the left.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Just missed. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. Safe! In comes the run from second. It's 1-1.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. And that is out of play. Tied up here in the early going. And now it's even up. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And now it's Mark Vientos. There's the swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Judge going back on it. Nabs it, and that is that. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Kim, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Mookie Betts now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Yoshida tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. That one lifted to left. Nimmo ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
And that's downstairs. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Yamamoto picks over, and he's back standing. Yamamoto winds and deals.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit.
Here you
1-1,
go.
check swing, appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Yamamoto sends him packing.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. In there at the knees. 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jose Siri in the box, lays off for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's a little bit low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. And there's 2 away. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Led off this game with a double.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
That's in there. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Oh, he gloves it. And very nicely done for the out. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
That's ball 2. Ball, that's out.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In the air, center field. Siri in position. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Walked his first time. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
1 out, bases empty. That's inside, and that is ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Senga. And it's caught for the out. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Robinson.
That misses. Ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. That to right. Soto going after it. And that'll do it. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. And that one pulled foul. In the air, left side. Yoshida has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Juan Soto now. RBI single his last time up. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Soto, swing and a drive, deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
up next for the Mets, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. And there's a foul ball. comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That missed inside, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Strike 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
It's Aaron Judge now. Doubled his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fastball is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Seiya Suzuki steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Senga checks on first, and Judge back in safely. Swings through that.
1-2 is the count.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner on the move. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Let's go.
In the dirt, ball 1.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That one missing inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Slap the other way, foul. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And that's him for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, no outs. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Just missed.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Three-2 on the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Jeff McNeil stands in, and he's already singled in this game. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Fired to second, onto the bame, and they escape the inning with the double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of it.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Senga back to work. Pitches in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses, and it's 1-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Caught him looking for the K.
That was just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Siri sizing this one up. Squeezes it. 2 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And first offering is fouled off. Rushing in his rookie season, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2022. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. And that's off the outside edge, and it's a ball and a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Started to swing, held up. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jesse Winker, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Lindor into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Here's Juan Soto. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Now the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Save!
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering way off the plate. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Butto.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Outside, 1-0. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Edwin Diaz getting ready to go. Young also getting ready. And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just...
The high heat, too much on that one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
The Mets leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Popped up, and that drops foul. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Outside.
2 strikes. Ball, that's outside.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Mark. So they turn things over to the righty, Kenta Maeda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's 2 for 2. First pitch, not close. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ground ball left side. Robinson whips it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Now one missed.
2 strike.
That one off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. Out to short, bats up with it. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Jeff McNeil now at the plate. That misses the zone. Ball one. And another ball. Not close with that one. 3-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Judge at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Going to count 1-2. And that's outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And next for LA, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch misses. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can.
Lindor on to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Jose Ramirez.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece. Hitting there at the plate.
And on the mound now, number 86.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
That's a ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That just misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. Lindor on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Just missing there. Ball 2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lindor at second with 2 down. Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Diaz back to work. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Garrett Cole, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Young getting cranked up as well. Turns and fires the bats. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. In the air on the infield, Lindor. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Masataka Yoshida steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yoshida.
Come on, Edwin.
Swing and a miss. Wow. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The Mets leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Edwin Diaz is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Danny
Mets,
Young into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Pinch hitter coming on, Tommy Edman.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Vientos. They got it for out number 2.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's a guy who does it all. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
2 outs. There's the strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And the sweeper is off the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Siri in position. Makes the catch, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now into the ball game on defense, Will Smith. He takes over behind the plate. And now Mark Vientos. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shintaro Fujinami.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fujinami, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a slider.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Here's a 2-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
He swings and fouls one off. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And he takes a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Hey, swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, and it just misses. Grounded to third, could be 2. Robinson over to second, onto the base, and they escape the inning with the double play. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Garrett Cole.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
So digging in, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's hard hit on the line. Nimmo grabs it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. And there's the ball. Cole, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he blasts one out the other way, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with the pitch outside the zone. Impressive. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to, but he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
1 out, base is empty. Aaron Judge digs in now. With the shift on, hits right into it. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Suzuki at the plate now as he chases after that one.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.